What?
Custom connection,
Yes.
YouTube. I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Come on, give it a second. Give it a
Let me
second.
see.
Everything's delayed. Everything's delayed with this stuff.
7 minutes ago, Stokeshouse Academy live stream.
We're trying to figure it out. We don't get it figured out. We're gonna get it figured out. Yes, sir. We're gonna get it figured out. I don't see anything yet. Nothing is coming up, and I subscribe to you, and nothing is giving me a notification that we're
An
live.
alert, right? Right.
Right? Yeah. And I
Oh well,
subscribe.
I'm seeing. I'm seeing now. I'm seeing live. Where is it live at? Okay, yeah, we live now.
I'm seeing now.
Yeah, we live now.
So it's a delay. It's about a three,
So if
4 minute
you if you
delay.
if you push your screen down,
Uh-huh.
you see it live on the Stokes house on the circle. Push yours down.
If you push your screen down,
Okay. What? I'm not seeing nothing. Oh,
Bring it. You see it?
nope. That's 3 years ago. Nope. Hold on. Let me see.
Bring your phone down here.
Well, then I'm not gonna be on here no more.
Or just or sit over there
Okay,
on the
so
other side.
as long
Sit
as
on
you
the other side. Sit on the other side where Diesel sits at with your laptop.
no, okay, do you see it?
Yeah, I see
Is it
it.
on your phone? So then we're good. So then we know it's
I
live.
see it.
I'll figure my
Hold
part
on.
out later.
Hold on. So hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest today. I met this young lady back in 2006 when I was at Gold's Gym. And the story behind that was I was on recruiting duty and I had a membership. So all the recruiters had a membership. It was a free membership all year round. And this young lady had stopped me and said, we have a new system set in place, so we have to take your picture. So I was like, oh, okay. And she asked me, she said, what is the name on the account? And I didn't know the name. The name was not Steven Stokes, but it was, I don't know, it was a name that was not mine. And she could have busted me right there and there, but she didn't. So she put my name in it, took my picture, and then ever since then, man, we've been cool, man. When I say cool, man, more than cool. She became my good friend, my best friend. She was there for me through ups and downs. When I wasn't doing right, she's the reason why I am where I'm at today. When it comes to education wise, when it comes to living a clean life, doing the things that I need to go ahead and do, and she's the reason why I have two beautiful kids. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, I would like to introduce to you my wife, my best friend, my ace, and all that above, my better half, Miss Lanisha Stokes.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
I did. I heard the claps.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
I can, but I know you can't
Oh,
hear me
okay.
because you need headphones.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like it was coming out, but so can you type see if you can type something in the comment section.
In the chat?
Yeah. Are you on?
I am.
Can you
Hold
see
on.
it?
Okay, so I'm typing in the live chat.
This is a.
You see that one? It's a live chat. Because you can do studio chat with your host, your producers, and your guest, or like just me and you.
Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I
There's a
see that.
live chat.
Let me see. Uh, I don't see anything you wrote.
If you go to live chat, hit the live part.
Okay, this man is so lucky. No blessed to have me. No blessed to have me.
I said no, blessed to have me.
Okay.
Luck ain't got
Well,
nothing to do with it.
well, are you? Do you see the YouTube live?
Right now, I cannot see the YouTube live, but as long as you can see it on your phone, that's all I
No,
care about. I'll fix my
see,
settings.
try see if you can see it on yours. Like if you
Okay,
reload it.
let me see. I'm gonna go to your actual because I follow you. I follow your account, so I don't know why. Yeah, I see your live. Hold on. Yep,
You
I
see
see
what I
it.
wrote? You see what
This is
what
I see
wrote
this is a
in
practice run.
yeah, that's what I wrote.
Okay.
Now you write something. See if you can write something.
But you, um, I don't see my comment though. How
You
come I
can't
don't see
write
my?
no that because that's to the Riverside chat. That's the only for the Riverside chat. Write something in
Oh,
YouTube chat.
okay.
Yeah, write something in YouTube
I
chat.
don't know how to write in the YouTube chat. What do you mean? What's it
Just go
doing?
to the chat. Just go to the chat.
Oh,
Go
and
to,
YouTube and YouTube and
yeah.
YouTube. Okay.
Do you see my logo in the upper left hand corner of my picture
No, I don't.
of me on the thing? Do you see my logo?
I don't see you. No, I don't see a logo.
Oh, you don't?
No, I
Damn.
just see your
Okay.
name. Your name and my name.
It says Coach Steven Stokes at the bottom, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you don't see my. Okay. When you come down here, you'll see it though. You should see it. Yeah. These peanuts are terrible.
You eating them though.
They are. They're terrible. They're the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Y'all, he
That's all right.
trying to quit his snacking. So he wanted some salted peanuts. So I got him some peanuts from Smart and Final, and he don't like them.
She knew what she was doing. She got me the
They're the
wrong one.
cocktail
She got me the
peanuts.
wrong one.
I thought I got him the peanuts that had the most salt in them because that's what he wanted. And because when you go to a bar and they put cocktail peanuts out, they're salty to make you want to buy more drinks, and more water and stuff. So that's what I got for him. But he don't like them. Uh-oh, I went dark a little bit.
You wrote something?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, you wrote the same thing that you wrote on the website.
I sure did. Yeah.
I wrote some on the in the chat for Riverside.
Okay. Just to want me to read it. No
If
one
you
else
want to,
could
it's
see
on
it.
you.
Coach said, "I love this woman I'm interviewing." You better.
So let's start the interview. How did you get
Are we
into?
really doing an interview
How
for
did
real?
how did you get into the how did you start liking boxing? I know you met me and you really got into it with me, but how did you really? When did you first realize that you love combat sports, whether it was boxing, karate, football, whatever?
So honestly, my girl Brenda Darling, she is a fellow cheerleader of mine. I found out she was in martial arts and taekwondo, and she had been in it for a long time. And all her siblings were in it. And Billy Blanks, for those of you that know who Billy Blanks is, he had something called Taibo out.
Shout
And
out Billy Blank. Shout out.
I really enjoyed Taibo. But my girl Brenda, she did Taibo in real life as in Taekwondo. And so I remember going to a couple of um, of kickboxing classes with her in Morgan Hill, California, with I believe his name was Coach Ross. I think it was Ross, and I loved it. I loved it. And then from there, it was just me working at a martial arts studio, and then me actually going to my boss at the time, Kwajanim Tony Thompson of West Coast Taekwondo. I managed one of his studios in Newark, and we had a I think like a company meeting, I guess, or conference where we were learning about different things. Well, he flew us out to Las Vegas, and part of the training on the downtime, excuse me, on the downtime of the training, we were able to go to a K1 fight. And that was the first time I seen, I believe his last name is McDonald. I think his first name might be Michael, but I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Last name was McDonald. He had blonde hair, short, stocky black dude that was kicking the shit out of people and punching them. And I loved
Mm.
it. I fell in love with it from there. So I didn't know nothing about boxing until I met you. But kickboxing is where it started for me.
Okay. Hmm. So did you ever do kickboxing yourself?
No, just
Okay,
Taekwondo
never.
and Taibo.
Okay, never had no never wanted to do it.
No
Never had felt
competitions.
like you
No,
were
no,
supposed.
no, no, no. I competed in. I did tournaments for Taekwondo, but I never did no kickboxing. I loved kickboxing for the workout, for the sweat. Kickboxing
Got
seemed
you.
hard.
It is. It's a very dangerous sport,
Yep, you
but
got
very
hands and feet.
rewarding.
Yep,
Hands, feet, elbow, knees, head, everything. It's the art of
yep,
8 limbs.
yep.
So let's talk about you being a Zumba instructor sensation. Um, what made
Sensation.
you? Yeah, what made you get into the world of Zumba? Being a Zen.
I like to dance. I like to dance, and that's
I mean,
it.
you like to dance. I'm very fortunate that you didn't go other routes of dancing. You could have been
I could have
dancing
been a stripper.
on the stripper pole. Yeah, you. That's what I was saying. You could have went that
Hey,
route.
I don't care how classy a woman is. Every woman. I'm okay. I'm not gonna say every woman. I'm gonna say most women. They already have their stripper name and what they would do on the stripper pole if they decided to go that route. You know, but it's as when you dance and you perform, you want to feel wanted, right? You want to feel appealing. So for some women, they need that in other ways, in a sexual way. For me, I don't need that in a sexual way. I just want to dance. I enjoy dancing. I enjoy the party of dancing. I enjoy seeing people of all ages participate, and try something new, get out of their comfort zone. Um,
Hmm.
I love to see older people do younger people dance moves. If that's dropping it to the floor, you know, taking their butt down low and shocking a young kid or their grandkid. I love that shit. I love it. I train my members to be able to dance at barbecues and shock and embarrass their kids.
Do some of these members use some of that? Because I've been to some of your classes, and depending on the song, it can get very explicit. The dance move, the
What?
gyration of the
I don't
hips,
do explicit stuff.
the gyration of it. Okay, so all right, some instructors can dance very sexual. Do you think some of
Correct.
those women? Do you think some of those women from being in your class, and being motivated and liking the things that they do, you think they go back home and they reward their spouses?
I hope so. I have a Mexican couple that comes to my classes. They
Hmm.
might be in their 30s. And there's a song that I do where it's it's called Gimme. The song's called Gimme. So I always tell people this is a song where I use a lot of expression. So I always tell them when you're doing this part of the chorus, I want your face to be serious so you can be authoritative, right? And you're saying what you want. But then
Hmm.
once you get to one part of the song, you're going to smile and you're going to move your hips in a big circle.
Okay.
So my one couple I had on last Friday morning, I'm sorry, last Friday evening, they came, and because they're a couple and they've been coming to my class, I left the front of the classroom and I made them face each other, and they had to do it to each other. So they had to tell, they had to do the facial expression and stuff, and then move their hips, in a way, in a big way, as a part of this song. And they laughed, and they were both so embarrassed to do it, but they were having fun. And so I do stuff like that to help older people feel younger, but I also do stuff like that to get couples out of their comfort zone, and to I will highlight them and kind of embarrass them in a positive way, but to where they're connecting with each other, because just like I know how important working out with your spouse is to us, and then working out with your family. Like, there's different connections that you can make just moving your body together. So I do take opportunities to make some of the songs that seem a little bit sexier, I guess you can say sexier, um, to invite my couples to not be embarrassed about that, to go out and to shoot. That's your wife or your husband. You can play with them. You can play with them and still not so much foreplay, but you can have an intimate moment even in working out. You know,
That would be a form of foreplay though,
I
for the
guess it would
man.
be, huh?
Yeah, it
I guess
would.
I
It
hope they had
would.
a good night after that class.
Right, right, definitely, definitely. So let's talk about you boxing. I know I'm breaking all of the rules when it comes to this because I'm eating and stuff like that, but this is a practice run.
Making a damn mess, probably.
No, I'm not. Um, what made you feel like you wanted to become a a level certified coach for USA Boxing? What was the reasoning behind that?
My son, our son, our sons, when they were doing it. I want to know. I'm a student. I'm a master student. I love to learn things. So, and then being your what is it? What would it be? Apprentice? That'd be apprentice, right? Or
No, I
intern?
mean
What would
my
it be?
second. I mean you'd be
Journeyman?
second
Whatever.
assistant,
Journeywoman?
assistant coach.
Yeah, I wanted to know. I wanted to understand. And I wanted to be able to be in the corner for both the kids, for both the boys,
Right.
um, and learn and absorb as much as I can, because you can't. I don't come from boxing. I've never gotten in the ring and competed. I've never taken a punch to the face. I've never had to cut weight to participate in my sport.
Hmm.
I've never had to do, I've never had to make weight to participate in my sport. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know what they're going through, what they're gonna deal with, as much as possible. Being a student of it, not being an actual participant, and then obviously learning from you, where you were active in it, and you're a coach, you're a teacher. I'm not even gonna say you're a coach, you're a teacher. You teach the sport and you teach people things, and so you made it easy to learn and to
Have
continue
you
learning.
okay? Have you I know, but I want to for my guests. Have you ever been in the ring before? Have you ever sparred? Have you ever put on gloves?
Yeah, I put on gloves and hit pads, but pads don't hit back. I've hit
No.
the
Have you
bag.
sparred? Have you
I
sparred
have,
before?
to play with
Okay.
some of the young girls,
So no,
just to get
that's
in
that's
the,
relevant. That's relevant because you have coaches out there that have never done it, and I can't understand how you can be a coach if you
no.
never got
Hey,
in it
that shit is
before.
hard. 2 minutes is a long time in the ring. Two
Big
minutes.
time.
I don't understand why these females tried to fight for 3 minutes. Give a damn about trying to be like the dudes. 2 minutes is a long time. So being able to be in there, though, I would definitely do it again. I would do it again. It was a good experience, and it put me in my place, and it really gave me I think I'm gonna say a clean idea of what I'm not and what I haven't been through. Because the stuff that I did once, we're asking our kids to do 2, 3, and some of you dumbass coaches have them do it 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So being in that, let me know, like, what we're asking our kids to do is real. It's real and it's not easy. And so it gave me a new a good I guess, what is it, perspective on what we're asking them to do.
So about boxing, we got a lot of things coming up. We got Bud that's about to fight soon. Tank just got through fight not too long ago. He's looking to fight again. Shakur. Out of all these fighters that's on the scene right now, who are your top five fighters that you like, or that you will cut on the TV and watch if it comes on? So first and foremost, like who are the top five fighters that you will watch without hesitancy?
Javante,
Tank, okay,
Benavidez, the younger
okay,
brother.
uh-huh,
Um, but
but okay,
I'd watch Spence.
okay, that's four. You got one more.
And I hate to say it like this, but I probably, mm, I feel like Tiafimo and Shakur are even, but I would probably turn on the TV to watch Tiafimo.
Really?
Yeah,
You didn't
and
make, you didn't put boots in there.
oh well, you know what? I didn't even think about Boots. Yes, there's a lot of good fighters out here right now.
Mhm.
Jerron is a great fighter. I mean, you have a lot of great fighters. Hey, Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason, yeah,
Um,
he's up and coming.
um, um, who do we just see? We have Abdullah Mason. We have Frank Martin. I would watch Frank Martin.
Definitely,
I'd watch
Frank,
him
Frank,
again.
Frank definitely is good. You
Yes,
got a
I would
lot of
watch
you got a lot of kids coming up.
Pitbull Cruz. I'd watch him.
Hmm.
Um, my Cuban guy, he's not pro yet though. He's still an amateur. Yahir,
Oh,
I watch him.
oh yeah.
Marcus
Shout out to
Luther, they're not
Yahir,
pro. Kermel,
Marcus
I watch
Luther,
Kermel.
Carmel.
He's a pro right now. I watch him up and coming.
Yeah.
Um, I would watch Anthony Joshua. He's an older guy. He's on his way out, but I would watch him. Uh,
So let's change the venue then. Talking about amateur boxing, there are a lot of great amateurs. If they come out and they keep doing what they're doing, they I think they're gonna be great prospects, and some even champions. But do you have any amateur boxers that you like watching when we was in nationals that
yes,
caught your eye?
yes. I like you here.
Mm-hmm.
I like definitely I like Nolan Huntley. I
More
know he had a
Huntley.
little off moment this last tournament, but I like watching him when he's on his A game. I love watching him. I love watching Marcus
Marcus Luther.
Marcus Luther. I like
Uh-huh.
watching his brother. His brother didn't compete this last nationals, but I enjoy watching them. Um, I also enjoy watching Lila out of
Mm-hmm.
Dublin, California. She's still young, but I enjoy watching
San
her.
Ramon. San Ramon.
San Ramon out of San
Uh-huh.
Ramon, California. I love watching my son. My son is my number one. He's my number one. Diesel, the show Stokes is my number one. I love watching my son and how he's growing in amateur boxing.
Mm-hmm.
But I just assume y'all already know that, so I didn't mention him first. Um, who else?
What about
There's
Yahir?
so many. I said
Yahir.
it here first.
Okay.
I said it first, but I also like watching um what's his name? We were just talking about
Kayshawn.
him.
Kayshawn.
Huh? Who?
Kayshawn.
Kayshawn, but
K
who's the other one too? Kayshawn and
Kason. Kason.
Kayson.
Kason Jones. Kason Jones.
Yep, I like
Out of
Kayson
Dallas,
Jones.
Texas. Uh-huh.
Yep, love watching him. Um, so I'm excited to see how they, how their amateur career gives them a foundation to go into the professional career if that's what they choose. Because all
Yeah.
these boys are smart. These boys are great students. They don't have to box. They can go to college. They can start a business. They don't have to box to make it and be successful. So
No,
the
they don't.
boxing world would be they should feel honored to have these kids come into the sport of boxing, considering how shitty it is at the professional level, because they could do so much more. So yeah, but and there's way more kids that I just can't think of all their names right now that I enjoy watching. Oh, Bay,
Salim Bey.
Celine Bay. I love watching
Celine
Celine
Bay.
Bay. But yeah, there's a lot of young men. I'm not too keen on some of the girls, the females. I still think they got some work to do. But there are some young females that I really like. And Lila's one of them. She's a monster in there. She stands out amongst all of them. She stands out amongst
Yeah.
all the weight classes, all the styles. That young woman stands out, in on the female side, in the female division, no matter the weight.
Shout shout out to her and her coach
Yep. And her
Benjamin
daddy,
Ali out of Benjamin's Boxing, and her father, of
her
course, and her
family.
little sister. The entire unit is solid. They on point.
Yep.
Um, you know, coaches when I go there, I look forward to bonding with is you know Coach Littell Huntley out of Toledo, Ohio, Coach Robert Mumford, Coach man, so many coaches
You have
that
so
I
many
link up
coaches.
with when I
Listen, y'all, these
yeah.
national tournaments, when I see these coaches, it's like a high school reunion. Okay, because my husband always gets on me because I'm a fitness instructor. And after every class, I always get pulled aside by my members to talk, right? They want to talk, they want to tell me how they're doing, and they want to express something. So maybe 10 minutes tops. 10 minutes tops. When my husband gets to these nationals, me and the kids are waiting by the entrance for him to leave. The longest he had us waiting was an hour and a half because he was talking.
No,
Oh,
no, not
baby,
so.
do I
Not
need to
so.
get receipts from Diesel?
It wasn't
Because
no
even,
hour and a half. It wasn't an hour and a half. You putting a
no,
10 on it too.
no.
Literally.
Hey, my husband is like the preacher, like a black preacher. All right,
No, I'm
y'all, we're
not.
going to let you go in a minute. And then they start a whole nother paragraph. That's how, and it's not a bad thing. I love to see it. I love to see how my husband connects with other coaches because when we're at home, he don't have that. He does not have that. There are coaches he connects with locally, but when he's at the national tournament, he's seeing coaches that used to be fighters that he competed with, that have seen him grow in the sport. He's meeting coaches that he's seen on TV or that he remembers from way back when. Um, and so it's a beautiful thing to watch unfold. It's a beautiful thing to watch, to see my husband be able to have those moments, knowing that that's not necessarily what he has every day here when we're back at home, even though we're hopping. Hey, another up and coming fighter, pro, Kumar, Kumar Prescott.
Kumar Prescott,
Sorry, I
yes.
gotta say that. I gotta say that.
Kumar, the raw one Prescott.
Yep.
What's up,
Kumar the
Kumar?
Rock. Sorry, little change of subjects, but Kumar is another up and coming young fighter that's a professional fighter that
Sorry,
people need
baby.
to look out
That's
for.
age. That's age. That's
I
all.
know
It's all
he was
good.
on, he was in my
Side
mind,
note.
but I didn't mention his name.
Shout out to my daughter Atiana Stokes for making this super dope mug for her daddy. Y'all see that? Super dope. Super dope. Well, hey, want to let you guys know about upcoming boxing match in November 9th and 10th, the weekend of Veterans Day weekend. This year in November, like I said, in honor of the Marine Corps birthday. It's going to be called the first annual Devil Dog Boxing Classic. And it's going to be for all military. We love for all military to come out. We will be going to different VFWs, Marine Corps leagues, and going out and speaking to
American
those
Legion.
veterans, American Legions, the whole shebang, and passing out flyers. Because when it comes to the veterans, there's not much for us when it comes to those type of things. So we're looking to put this on annually every year where the veterans can come out and just be themselves and look forward to this. So if you are a veteran, we would love for you to support and come out for this gala and just have fun, man, and just know that you are thought about, you are remembered, and you are somebody special. And
Yep.
when it comes down to it, we love you and we appreciate you. November 9th and 10th, Memorial Day weekend.
Veterans Day
Here's
weekend.
Veterans Day weekend, as it were, in honor of the Marine Corps birthday, the first annual Devil Dog Boxing Classic. And we're going to have teams from Northern California, the best from Northern California, the best out of Southern Cal. You can register the Conquer Club Conquer with a K instead of a C. Conquer, Konquer Club, and you can go on and register there. But I've seen people register from Arizona already, the East Coast, Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia. So, please go ahead and register, because if you don't, you may not be able to fight on this card. But it's going to be a 2-day show. First day is going to be where we highlight all of the um, novice boxers. So anybody with 9 bouts or less, you can go ahead and bring your family out and watch it. I really think that day is probably gonna be more interested than the open class,
Yeah, if
because
they bring out the fireworks, they better
the
bring out those
not yeah
fireworks and come excited.
the
I mean,
not yeah the novice and their families are so hyped up wanting to support them. So
yeah,
and then second day is going to be for the season veterans, I believe.
yeah, the
If
seasoned fighters.
the season fighters, the open class fighters. So
Yeah,
we're
and
just
maybe
looking
some
forward to putting.
masters.
Yeah, we will have masters bouts as well if you're interested in fulfilling a lifelong dream with just going out there and fighting in front of a crowd. So the first annual Devil Dog Boxing Classic, November 9th and 10th, in honor of the Marine Corps birthday. I want to go ahead and shout out. So I will be putting up videos, you know, um, just publicizing that. So just getting you guys ready, and so that you guys can come out and support. But yeah, that was it. That was it. Thank you for tuning in with me and my very special guest, Mrs. Coach Stokes. You know, Zumba instructor sensation out of Stockton, California. You know, this female is sharp, and I'm so glad that you chose me to be your husband. You know, I thank you for everything that you do. I know I'm not easy to deal with. I know that for a fact, but I appreciate you and I love you.
Love you
I
too.
truly do. So, you still don't see the logo up here in my
Oh, I
screen?
see it now. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, okay,
It's
all right,
actually on my screen. I was looking at for it on your screen, but I see it.
yeah,
Probably because it's so far to the left. It's showing on my side. I was looking on your side.
okay, okay. Well, hey, before you get off, anybody you like to shout out, and let everybody know how they can find you on your social media outlets.
As far as shout outs, I just want to thank everybody that sponsored Diesel for the Junior Olympics. Too many names for me to run through. But thank you for your support and for believing in not just him but the team, because anybody that has ever done a sport like this knows that it's not just the athlete, it's also the team that establishes and creates the environment for success. And then of
Mm-hmm.
course the members that take my classes and that show up when they're tired, when they're whatever, but just staying committed to that process. And then, of course, my own husband, we're getting ready to celebrate 10 years of matrimony.
Man, it's been 10 years
Um,
already.
10 years already. So, see, that kind of response lets it must be all right, because he's not like, God damn, 10 years, right?
I
He's
know.
shocked about 10 years. And
We're
just
both
for,
we're both one-time losers, everybody, but we getting it
yep,
right this time.
yep. It's till death do us part, literally. Someone's got to
Mm.
die.
You said
Um,
deaf duos fart or deaf duos part?
death do us part. It says someone got to
See,
die.
I thought that was an F.
Death do
That
us
slipped up.
part.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Somebody has to die for us to not be married to each other, and the other one would just be a widow or a widower. Um,
I did see a banana peel outside. My outside the bed on Monday when I woke up. Was the
no,
banana peel out there? So
no, no. I still need you. I still need you. So,
okay, okay.
but
I need you
no,
too.
and my parents for being so supportive of Diesel and being supportive of the kids and what they do.
Yeah, definitely,
Um,
definitely.
and the family obviously that stays in touch and is there and supportive of what everybody does, not just the sporting part, but everything. checking
That's
in,
right.
all that stuff, because all that stuff matters. So, but that's it though. And then of course all your subscribers. I want to see these people come out and live in real person. Don't just talk about it, be about it.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
come
I
out
want
and
to come
support
on
the
out.
event, share the event, share the flyer once it gets posted again, and come out and have a good time, because this is not just a show for people to have a win or a loss or to build up their wins. This is an experience. So Coach Stokes is going to give you an experience, and it's going to be a great experience, and it's going to help foster positivity in amateur boxing, especially for these new parents and these
Mhm.
kids that are competing for the first time, but set the standard of how it should be when you compete and how they should feel, and fireworks. So come out.
All right, everybody. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Why you pause?
I'm trying to hold on. It didn't do it.
What?
Oh man, I was trying to hit the clap, but
I heard it.
no, the clap.
Oh, the other one was the crowd applause.
Yeah. So,
It's
all
all
right, then,
good.
babe.
You
Let
did
me
good.
go ahead and get
We
off.
got a
Hold up.
meeting in the bedroom.
Yeah, yeah.